The opinions expressed of this show are for entertainment purposes and should not be misconstrued or interpreted as fact. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
So fresh and we do this shit daily. Styles unpredictable, you love it when we say we be pubbing this way. Every cab in the Dutch boy, motherfucking fresh shit is coming your way. And there's no intermission cause we dishing up games. So spark up and listen up, not for the week. And we not with the feed if you're not a low bagger. Stop and retreat, we gonna get you high, so high. So here we go, never get it twisted. Pub Sports Radio.
Welcome to the Sesh, Medicate Monday, presented by Pub Sports Radio.
Where the connoisseurs reside. Yeah, man. Salute to ladies, gents, and D-gents for tuning in. God, Dutch Boy Fresh.
And I'm Daby Cabman. You know the deal. It's cool if you don't smoke, but on Memorial Day, here on Pub Sports Radio with me and my guy Dutch Boy Fresh, it's a lot fucking cooler if you do. So if you're going to, go ahead and fire up that plane, stuff that bong, load that snapper, and drop those strains in the chat, guys. We want to know what y'all are smoking on. We should see a lot of strains rolling in because everybody should be medicating this morning, getting ready for a good day at the lake or something like that. But yeah, man, good shit.
Absolutely, absolutely. Big shout out to our guy Spinny Penny Bobs in the building. Scotty Foster had one hell of a weekend. Wine motherfucking time. Good to see you, my man. Wine Time Sports in the building, doing big things right here on Pub Sports Radio with the walk-off wagers, starring our boy Spoon Bets, and of course our guy Daby Cabs, always vibing out on a Sunday when it's baseball time. So be sure to check him out. You might even get the little motherfucker Jose up in there, the whole crew. I see you guys, they're bringing on everyone. So, it's good vibes. Wager 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. out here on the fresh side. Sunday mornings, only Pub Sports Radio. Check it out.
Hey, there we go. Our guy Abel A said he just had him a couple tequila sunrises at the Win Sportsbook. I saw that, man. Much love to Abel showing up. Serious
my guy. Man, go ahead.
Candy Runts on deck. Ron Lofton said he's got Banana Kush. That's what I'm liking to see. 32% too. Damn, Ron.
If you get hungry, Abel, hit the Terrace Point Cafe, my guy. Outside, right by the pool. Man, it's a beautiful thing. The win. I love the win, man. I love the win. A lot of he's surrounded by red seats right now. Some tequila sunrises. Shout out to our guy Abel A.
We got a huge show today, guys. Lots of action on this Memorial Day. Lots of good content. We got people already ready to bring you guys y'all's bets. So if you can, hit the like button, share the video. We got a lot to get to. Let's hit 150, man. There's no reason not to do it. We got people at home hanging out on this Memorial Day. Help us get to that 150 so we can do a giveaway.
And how do you guys do that? And they're slow. They're slow. We slow motherfuckers, man. It's early, long weekend. So how do we help by doing that? We go to Pub Sports Radio right now and we retweet the show on X, right? So you go to Pub Sports Radio and you retweet the live show, all right? You also can share this with a friend, a family member, someone that you fuck with, you vibe with, that smokes, that sports bets, that just likes to have a motherfucking laugh, that wants some good vibes in their life. And let's keep it real. Some motherfucking realness, because that's what we do here. We're going to tell you exactly how we feel. Ain't no sugarcoating up in this bitch.
Yeah, you're going to get that game from Dutch. That's what you're going to get is that game from Dutch.
I'll tell you, if you would listen, if you would pay attention a little bit more, you might soak up a little bit. You don't ever listen.
I don't listen.
No, you don't listen.
That's fucking rich, bro.
You hear me, but you don't listen.
Oh, god damn. This is fucking priceless. I don't listen.
You hear me, but you don't listen. There's different things, and when you start to listen in life, you start to achieve more things in life. You start to look at things a little different. But
I'm so thrown off, right? I was feeling it. You just told I don't listen is hilarious.
Well, you hear me, but you don't listen to me.
You don't even hear. You don't hear.
Shout out to Perky Sanders in the building. Shout out to TC, just my 2 cents in the building. We got we got the whole crew holding us down in here. We got our boy Stackz in the back. We got Big Hundo on deck. We're gonna bring you all some action. Thought we were gonna have Razor's Edge. Unfortunately, it's Memorial Day, and our guy, the family man, is cashing at home with the fam. So hopefully he enjoys the Medicate Monday. Be sure you guys are tuning in all week to Razor Start Picks, Racing with Razor, and of course following our guy on Twitter. But let's get to it, man. We got our guy coming through. Luckily, he's got the day off, but he's got shit to do. But he comes through to give us the goods. Big Hundo, cause clips. Let's go.
Yo. Good morning, Medicate Monday. First things first, shout out to all the service members on this Memorial Day. Fallowtown, salute to you. Appreciate you for your service. If you know somebody in your family, anybody that serves, shout out to them, man. Hit them up. Give them a couple good words. Because today is Memorial Day. Today is the day that we remember the veterans and what they did for our country. So shout out to them, bro. It's also the day the pool opens. Go hit the pool, lay back, chill out with the fam, cook out, hit the lake. You know what it is. I got a family reunion to go to here in just a little bit. So I'm going to come in, spit some game real quick. Got some hot plays for you. Gave out some on Jose's show on Saturday. I think we went 2-2, but we hit both our plus money plays. So it was good money. Today we're going to OKC and Minnesota. OKC just got the fucking piss beat out of them by Minnesota. OKC comes to play today, laid the 3. OKC -3 is -110. That's good money. They finished this thing at 5. I think I said that maybe it was last Monday. Also, I gave you guys a parlay. I gave y'all motherfuckers a parlay, bro. Plus 500 and something. I don't remember what it was. Indiana Pacers to win the series, OKC to win the series, and the Edmonton Oilers to win the series. All of them leading right now. I hope you got that parlay put in because shit looks real sweet right now. I'm on the Florida Panthers in regulation. Florida finishes this thing tonight. Carolina can't hang, bro. It's not even been a close series. None of these games have even looked remotely close. Florida's too big. Florida's too physical. I gave Florida out, I believe, on last Monday's show as well. Might have been the Monday before. The Florida Panthers to win this series. And I said exactly that. They're too big. They're too strong. They're too aggressive. So Florida gets it done tonight, -120 in regulation. I'm also on the Carolina team total under 2.5. They're just not getting there. They're not getting the shots on goal that they have all season long. Florida's not letting it happen. Florida's playing defensive hockey. They're playing sound. They look really good, and I think they're going to give Edmonton a run for their money again in the Stanley Cup Finals. We'll see. Edmonton's got revenge on the mind. It's going to be a good series nonetheless. Final play today, I'm on the Florida Panthers -1.5 and the OKC Thunder -3 in a parlay plus 354. That's how you get paid today. These parlays have been fucking insane, bro. I'm on a crazy run with them. Love you guys. Everybody take a minute to go hit the share button on Twitter. Repost that shit. Hit the like button in here. Bring your family along, man. We're here to chill, watch some good videos. We got to get these numbers up. So shout out to everybody in the chat. TC, Perky, what up, my guy? Love you guys, man. Hit the like button. Love you guys. Calling it. I'm out.
guy Kong, man. Shout out to Kong. Let me get the graphics back up. I'm trying.
Unloading the clip there. Went over a lot. We'll go over some here a little later.
I thought I was muted. You hear me, Doug?
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you.
Hey, I was just thinking, bro. College football, you know, we're under the hundreds, but when NHL and NBA is gone, we're not going to have Kong for a little bit because he always says fuck baseball. So enjoy it while we got it, man. Shout out to him for hitting the big parlays. But football isn't too far away. It'll be right behind the corner once we get through these playoffs. I got baseball action today, and I know you can't see backstage, Dutch. We got a couple people back there. I guess since it's Memorial Day, we got one of the original OGs.
I don't like that. I can't fucking see who's back there. By the way,
I can get you. I've had to sign back in twice now. I can get you back in. Just let me know. You can't do it like right now, but we can do it before the next show.
Shout out to our guy Old E. Who's back there?
Our guy LJ, H-Town's finest, and then obviously we got Stackz ready to drop Stackz play of the day for everyone.
Man. Well, Stackz, man, what is it? Family reunion? Is that like a? First of all, shout out.
All we need is Miss Hound, bro. We need is Miss Hound.
I wanted to say shout out to our guy Cons Clips came on and did what we were supposed to do and handle business. Thank you to the veterans. You know, gave the shout out to the queen of the Sesh, Miss Hound, the Fouls Hound. That's some real shit. And you know, me and Cap second that. And absolutely, you know, thank you for everything that you know everyone has done in the service.
Oh yeah, it makes me think, bro. And you know, this just like the way we remember people who are gone is by talking about them, right? That's how you keep them alive. My grandfather that passed away not long ago, I'm sure you remember, and I'm sure some of you guys in the chat remember. You know, he was a Vietnam vet. He took shrapnel in the leg. Fucking always talked about it all the time. Showed it. So RIP to him, man. He was awesome. He definitely was over there, you know, in the shit. So
yeah, and you know, rest in peace to your grandpa. Also, White Time, you know, lost his grandpa recently. So
yeah, RIP.
Rest in peace. You know, I don't know if he was a vet, but it's probably like a 70% chance. All these old dudes, you know.
Yeah, used to everybody served the country. That's how it worked.
You know what I mean? So it's not for sure, but you know, rest in peace. To anyone, you know, today's a day where, you know, even if you're not a vet, you know, I feel like if you lost someone, it might be on your shoulders a little bit more today. So, but we got a loaded show. It's nice to hear that. My guy right when LJ slide through. We're gonna get to you most definitely, homie. Let's get to Stackz though, because it's what I was gonna say is like family reunion or something on Memorial Day. I didn't know that's like because he got our boy Collins had a family reunion, and our boy Justin's got, I don't know if it's a family reunion, but he said he got about 40 on deck. So we're gonna get blessed with the Stackz, talk a little game with our boy OG Stackz, and go from there. So show some love, because it's the only time you see our guy is right here on Pub Sports Radio, Medicate Mondays or the weekend, you know, slide through, but it's Pub Sports Radio, our boy OG Stackz, Justin McKelvey. Let's go.
Stackz, 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 Stackz,
Stackz, what's up, man? Cheers. I know you on the edibles, but cheers either way.
Yeah, I don't smoke no more. What'd you say?
Put him on the big screen. What the fuck did he just say?
I'll let him tell you, bro. He didn't tell us yet. Or he told me. He'll tell you.
What the fuck? I literally was just thinking.
I knew that was coming.
Fucking shot.
I was literally just thinking. Well, I'm about to ask this motherfucker what he's smoking.
Nah, me. I'll give you the quick story. I'm 40. I'll be 47 in like 3 weeks, and me and my oldest son, we play at least one game of basketball a day, 1-on-1. And I ain't played in like a week because the last time we played 3 games, and I came home and threw up, and I had chest pains, and smoking Newports and blunts just ain't getting it. So, but right now I'm all edibles, like, and it's fucking my life up because I don't know how much edibles to eat, and I be down. So.
He's high as fuck. Look at his eyes. You can already tell, bro. Look at his eyes.
Edibles aren't it, bro. What do you think?
I love edibles. I gotta find out how much to eat. That's my problem. Like,
okay, so it's like wax for me. Like I like the wax, but it doesn't replace flour for me. You know what I mean? It doesn't. It's that fucking Newport in your hand, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell him, bro.
It's that Newport in your fucking hand and the blunt. So if you pick up, why you think I'm 40? I'll be 41 in October. Why the fuck do you think I've only I quit smoking blunts like 11 years ago? 11 years ago. You know what I mean? Like when I was
on coming back though.
And I used to take like 15 dabs a day. I stopped doing that shit because I'd be on the stair stepper dying after like 10 minutes. Like it fucks with your breath. So I'm like, hey, I'm not doing shit that's gonna fuck up my, I could tell that's fucking up my shit. So
you two having this conversation is like 100 years worth of age. If I had a conversation with somebody my age, we'd be like 60. Y'all are fucking old. I guess we'd be like 70.
I bought a carton.
Game over here, homie. Game on game.
I got grandbabies. I at least need to sniff 80.
He did not.
I said we get LJ up here and kick this motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then I'll be the youngest motherfucker on deck. I like that feeling. Yeah.
But my whole thing be like, I got grandbabies, so I need to sniff 80. So, and I got 2.5 packs of Newports left because I buy them by a carton. I'm done smoking Newports too. I'm done with all that shit. I'm eating edibles.
You stopped smoking weed, but you haven't stopped smoking Newports.
That's what I'm saying.
I bought a carton. I bought a carton. It's $100 a carton. I'm not gonna throw them away.
Sell them motherfuckers.
No. I'm not gonna get what I paid for. I'm smoking them. I'm done. Cold turkey. And just eat edibles.
All right, well, that's some. I mean, man. All right,
this was good.
That's some left field shit right there. You out of left field with that.
Why is that left field?
Yeah, because I can't run. But
so throw the cigarettes away.
Newports I got right now.
Throw the cigarettes away.
Huh?
So throw the cigarettes away, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
so
fuck those cigarettes, bro.
Like if you had just you know what I mean, like if you damn near overdosed on some motherfucking coke, right?
I wish I was a good producer. I'd let
and you still had an ounce of coke left. You know what I mean? Like you ain't doing that shit no more, right?
That's a horrible comparison. An ounce of coke and a carton of cigarettes.
Same damn thing. They're both two things you should not have in your life.
Do you know how much an ounce of coke is in Pittsburgh?
I'm just saying. Hey, now the Newports are $15 on the strip, $20 a pack on the strip, homie.
And an ounce of coke is going for $9.50 right now.
Talk about
anything in life. All right.
Well, I'm just saying it's the price, like But I feel what you said, but I'm done smoking.
All right, put a 1 in the chat if you think he should toss the cigarettes.
They're killing you, is my point. They're killing
you. They about to see.
All right, let's get to we got our boy LJ on there. We got a load of show. You got shit to do. Let's get to the Stackz.
He said Ron said run a mile or 2 5 times a week. Run a mile.
Bro, you hear him not? Did you hear him just say he threw up when he played basketball yesterday?
Listen, my
man, all these ones.
Stackz, you need to cut tobacco and drink more water. Let's get to the Stackz though, my man.
Hold on. I drink more water.
Yeah, and you'll be all right. I'm telling you.
Where'd that come from? That was a sneak diss.
Because that was a diss. By running. If you're throwing up by running, that means you're not hydrated. You need to be more hydrated. And then obviously you're running out of breath because you're fucking chain smoking Newports and blunt papers. That's your fucking problem, bro. Let's go. Stackz, play of the day.
Hey, Dutch's game.
I'm telling you. You want me to help you out?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Hey, you want a perfect example. Our boy Razor went to the doctor. And I hate to do this without Razor being here, but he mentioned it on he went and had something in the doctor. He mentioned it on Twitter. I reached out as a friend, was like, hey, bro, everything good? And he told me, and I'm like,
he was like, I think he might have used more than one finger.
No, I told him straight up, hey, 86 to Fireball, bro. Get the Fireball Jack. There's 30 grams of sugar in one fucking shot of Fireball. There's none in the Honey Jack. And what has he been drinking? If you follow Razor, if you support our guy, you would know the end of that story. So that's a little bit of game for you, motherfucker, Cab. Now, can we please get to the Stackz play of the day?
You got this, Ron. That was a diss, but you got this one today because Wham always say I'm controversial. So,
hey, I got you, Stackz. We're gonna set the mood back.
Stackz.
Yeah, I ain't giving out 2 plays no more. 1 play, 1 winner. That's how we're gonna do it. Plus money. And we're going to 2:00 game, Chicago Cubs. I don't know how to say his first name. Sei Suzuki, for the Chicago Cubs, over 1.5 bases. That's Stack's play day #1. I got that at plus 120. Come on at like 2:00, 2:10, some shit. If you want the other Stack's play today, it's on Twitter. I don't even know my Twitter, but people know it, so that's where it's at.
He said, I don't know my Twitter, but people know.
I'm telling you, bro. I try to look this motherfucker up. Only time I can find it is when I go to the group thing.
Because I don't even know it. Y'all, mainly Daby made me get it. Like, so I got it.
Yeah. And we
Bro, you don't gotta retweet everything that you hit like on. I mean, it's cool, but like you be retweeting like conversations and shit.
That's because y'all always be I don't know nothing about Twitter. Y'all always say retweet and like. So I retweet everything I see and like.
Dutch, if there's like 5 comments under the original post, he retweets everyone.
Hey man, hey, you do you, Stackz.
But y'all always say like and retweet, so I like and retweet everybody who I follow. Like,
hey, I'd rather you hit every damn button.
No, I'm not doing it no more. That's done.
Whoa.
Like
that is done.
Bro,
like
I thought I could help. Don't be so sensitive, bro. Don't be like
feelings. Nah, you hurt my feelings.
Let's get to it though. Stackz came through, drop the goods. My man, what you got going for the rest of the day today? You got the family coming through. What's gonna be on the grill? What's on the menu? What's on the menu? Because I know you ain't smoking no damn weed. So what's on the motherfucking menu?
Nah, we eating edibles. We drinking a little Crown Royal, drinking little Hennessy. Well, I'm drinking Hennessy. I got some steaks on the grill. I got some hamburgers, hot dogs. To be transparent, it's the first time I'm trying shrimp on the grill. I never did shrimp on the grill, but I'm trying it because everybody wanted it. We're going to eat, we're going to drink, and then we're going to shoot out Kennywood and cut up and go ride the baddest roller coaster in the world.
That's love. I'm going to ask you one thing real quick. How you going to cook the shrimp on the grill?
I have no idea yet. I know I'm going to smoke it.
So I like, man.
All I have is a smoker. So somehow, some way, I've never done shrimp on the grill. But my dad is adamant.
Like a shrimp shish
You're going to call it the Barbie?
Yeah, you put a shrimp, you put it on a shish kebab, right? A stick, and you put like red onion and like pineapple. That shit is fire, bro. The shrimp with the red onion is killing it.
So you saying make it like shrimp kebabs?
Yeah, shrimp kebabs. I
smoke
do it with the pineapple and the fucking.
Can you smoke it though?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And that's what I'm gonna do. I need help. I've never tried it in my life.
Only season the shrimp like 15 minutes before you put it on there. Don't be doing it way ahead of time. Like with the
I didn't even see them yet.
Yeah, because that shit'll like the shrimp is funny, man. The shrimp's fire though. But good shit, my
hold
guy.
on. Real quick. So you said shrimp and then what? Like, I'm really gonna try.
Onion. So you want the shrimp right next to the red onion, and then you want
look at the chat, bro. You gotta check the
pineapple. And and if you really want to get gangster with it, if you wrap a piece of bacon around that bitch, you all the way nice. I mean, now you killing them.
I got bacon.
Rudy said it for real, bro. We can't be doing this, bro.
With the red onion and the pineapple though, that shit I like.
No, but this is important because I gotta get off. I gotta get off stage and not stage, but I gotta go prepare the shit. And I told everybody, if y'all don't like it, I don't want to hear shit. Y'all order pizza. Y'all wanted me to order shrimp. Everything else, the chicken and the steak and the hamburgers for the kids, I got all that shit. But y'all wanted shrimp. I never did shrimp. So if it failed.
As long as you got obey for that shrimp, you good, man. You good.
Bro, maybe we're wrong. He said it's the last thing in the smoker. What do you mean? You can't, bro, you can smoke anything, no?
I've never smoked shrimp. Never.
You don't have a grill?
No.
Okay, so if anything.
I did. I gave it to my son. So I had a grill. About 6 months ago. Matter of fact, no, like February. I gave it to my son.
Yeah, you
so I don't have a grill no more.
I have to do that one because I don't be smoking shit. But I throw that shit on the grill and it's fire. It's fire. I mean, you can even cook it inside on a like a hibachi pan, like a flat. If you have a straight flat pan, you can cook it inside on like a hibachi pan. That's just fire.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. All right,
if they like it, I'll send pictures. If it fails, I'm not sending nothing.
All right, my man. Much love, man. We appreciate you signing giving us the goods.
Appreciate y'all having me.
All day to you and the fan. Show some love to Stackz. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Stackz.
Bro,
garlic butter, lemon. I like garlic butter, lemon, and obey. So
bro,
I need that obey, bro. I need that obey on my shrimp. Go ahead.
We got a couple people now backstage, but here's the deal. Anybody else
back there?
I got you. Anybody else though that comes, they got to be able to chill because we're not rushing through nothing anymore because we still haven't got to the strain of the day. We haven't started the content. We haven't got wake up and get money, and I got a plus money bet.
Who else
So we're gonna vibe. I'm about to spark joint number 2. It's Billy and LJ. Both of them should be able to kick it. I mean, if they're coming up. Everybody
let's get the LJ. He's been back there for a minute. I can't stand not seeing this shit. Shout out to Billy the motherfucking kid too. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Our guy Sir Mackey in the building. Tarek in the building. Big Zoe, good to see you, my man. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. Enjoy the day. Drop what you're eating. Drop what you're smoking. Drop what the fuck you're drinking. And we're about to go to H-Town.
That's what I was gonna say. And send it to somebody. That's the main thing.
Yeah, send the video.
Send it.
Let's go to retweet.
Fucking numbers.
We're bringing you tons and tons of action today, guys. All right, we already had our guy Stackz come in, give you some bullshit with the quit smoking weed, but then he kind of redeemed himself a little bit with the nice Stackz play. And we're going to fuck around, taking shots of Crown and Henny. Shout out to our guy OG Stackz. Hopefully he gets back on the weed and cuts that Newport shit real quick. Shout out to Marquell in the building. All y'all real ones. Well, it's the big show. It's a big show tonight.
Hey, we can always stop whatever we're doing for a new member, though, man. Shout out to our guy Noel, man, and shout out to all of the members, man. We appreciate you. You keep the channel alive. We don't sell you these bets. We don't sell you the content. So if you support Pub Sports Radio, hit the join button in the description of the video and become a member, man. Show that you support. It's cheap. It comes out to like 16 cents a day or some shit. It's nothing. It just shows that you support us.
Absolutely. You support the movement. You support what not only me, myself, and Daby Cab do, but everyone that you see on the panel. Jeff Slaughter, the Don of Puff Sports Radio, Jimmy the motherfucking Bag, and the entire crew. Like our guy, The Big Show, who does his show here Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Here on the fresh side.
We'll do that after we get him on. I got
and
some.
Our guy, the Skunk Blaster, also 15-month member. I seen him earlier, redeemed his shit. So shout out to Skunk Blaster. Shout out to our guy, Guillermo Zertucci, fresh off a birthday. Happy motherfucking birthday to our guy Guillermo, one of the realest ones in this thing we do. And people throw that around a lot, but I think many people could vouch for what I just said. Shout out to you and the fam. Happy Memorial Day.
And
my man, salute.
We roll the clip and get our dude in here without further ado. H-Town's finest. Let's fucking go. OG of the Sesh right here, coming back to bring the vibes on a Medicate Monday Memorial Day. LJ, welcome back, man. Good to have you back on screen with us. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, fellas. Happy Memorial Day to you. Happy to join the sets as I used to do back here. But hey, like y'all say, I'm one of the originals. So hey, had to come on, kick it with my guys on this lovely Monday.
Hey, we know that when you're off, you come, though. That's the thing. When you can be here, you're here, and that's what matters, man.
I already knew he was going to slide through. He had mentioned something, yesterday, so I was like, hell yeah. I was looking forward to it. Good to see you, LJ. It's been a minute, my friend. It's been a minute. How's life been treating you? How's H-Town holding you down?
Oh, man, it's been lovely, man. Just taking care of the fam, doing what we supposed to do as a man, handling my business. Daughter graduated from college last weekend, so
congratulations, man. That's wonderful.
Yeah, beautiful, man. So yeah, everything's good, man. Just enjoying life, making these plays, trying to beat these bookies, bro, as we do.
Real quick, one more time for our guy Big Scott and our new member out there, man. Thank you guys. I'm gonna run it. I found it. Showing a little love on this Memorial Day. I'm sparking up joint number 2. Let's get high. Let's make some money, man. LJ, you got action tonight, I'm assuming. Billy's got action. Dutch, did you bet the association yet or no?
Yeah, man. I told myself I was gonna quit after fucking Friday, but I didn't bet Saturday or Sunday, but man, I'm back in it. It's a hell of a drug. It's a hell of a drug. I say that for a motherfucking reason, man. I say that for a motherfucking reason.
I won my last bet, and I'm trying to decide if I'm a bet
Ant-Man on the threes. You want to go back to the window?
Am I, bro? Should I? I probably should. Yeah. Duh.
A lot of love for our guy LJ in the chat with the congratulations for her daughter. Yeah, that's big because that means LJ's been doing his duties as a father. So and shout out to Mrs. H Town. We had the pleasure of meeting her on the first Pubpalooza, so that's big for the both of you guys, man. Salute. So a lot of love in the chat and well deserved. Appreciate y'all showing that love. Shout out to Dougie Weiss in the building. I see you, my dude. Run up the likes, guys. Go to PSR and let's share the video. We got a loaded card. And let's get to the strain of the day here real quick. I noticed my guys is indoors, not smoking today. LJ, you didn't? Are you like OG too, Stackz and stuff?
No, actually, I need to get it. Say, hold on, 1 second.
Okay, I would say, man, goddamn. No, two motherfuckers come in here tell me they quit smoking weed on Memorial Day. Shit, this ain't no goddamn holiday. Hey, no, I'm just fucking around. But let's get to it though. While our boy LJ grabs his strain of the day, it's about that time for strain of the motherfucking day. You going to the gym, baby?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some photos.
All right.
Strain of the day. Lotto Pop.
I don't show up unless I'm faded. Only know one way. I don't show up unless I'm faded.
Who was that?
Hey, unmute yourself, Cap. That was Wiz Khalifa, and then that unfortunately was Daby Cab trying to just sound like Justin.
I didn't even realize I was doing that, bro. But I'll do it again. I don't show up unless I'm faded. That's why you should watch your videos. Dead ass. I did not realize. I didn't realize I did that. That Lotto Pop though, man. Here, check it out. I realized that I think I can get my camera to focus on it now. I know I just showed you, but I can show it again. Hold on, it'll focus. Give it a second.
I mean, that's good.
Nice smoking, man.
Nice quality nugs too. What you cross with?
1 second. I just realized I lost it. I had it pulled up for you guys.
While you're looking out for that, I'm smoking the La Orange, coming in at like 24. Really nice on the fucking. It's pretty much just some orange kush. Pretty much, it's real cushy and tastes like fucking oranges. The dry hit, everything. It's called a little orange. It's very nice, like very good summertime. Most importantly, the terps are there, so it gets you stuck as well. It's a flavor plane, most definitely. The little orange. I'm about to roll up another one as I'm about done with one. What are we smoking over there in H-Town, my guy?
Fellas, y'all should know what I'm on. Cap mentioned this before on the show. I got me some Donnie Burger, and I missed it. The Kush Mints. So if y'all know what those two strands do to you, you know.
Hey, I'm a big fan of both of those strains. I love the Donnie Burger.
Hey, I knew I liked this, so no wonder now that I'm seeing the strain cross again. It's wedding pie.
Burger cross with the Kush Mints. Our boy LJ came back in fashion.
Yeah.
I like
this is the Lotto Pops, the wedding pie cross with the jungle. What was it? Jungle cake and wedding pie.
Yeah, that's Flavor Town.
Yeah.
That's Flavor Town. Strain of the day. Drop your strains in the chat. Shout out to Noel. Shout out to Nasty Nate. Mr. Trifecta. Had the tequila and tacos going this weekend. I peeped that out. All I seen was tequila though, bro. Shout out to my guy though, tequila tacos. Nate's always out and about doing something, man. So I like that about Nate. Yeah, he's old like me too, and he's still doing that shit. Shout out to Nasty Nate. And he's still showing up even without his Celtics in the playoffs. A real one.
Just had to get that sneak diss in. Up here, guys.
Nate.
You know I wouldn't do that, Nate.
The tacos are trash. Oh man! So it's just tequila. That's why we just seen the tequila. Well, they showed out though. Looked like that girl was trying to get down too, bro. Let me know.
Man, speaking of showing out, man, you guys got us up over 100. But let's keep pushing it, man. Keep pushing it. Share the video. Jimmy the Bag's coming in to talk playoff hockey with us here in a little bit. We got Billy Briz backstage going to come talk. Probably WNBA. And we got WNBA clips too, because that's Dutch's favorite thing. So lots of content today.
Yeah, speaking of content, it's a baseball session here, man. We got LJ back. He knows those Houston Astros very well. and caps a lot of baseball. And then we got our guy, Daby Cap, who is pretty much Mr. Baseball here for us on the Sesh. So let's get to a lot of content actually when it comes to baseball. Quite a big weekend in baseball this week. Check it out.
Here we go. We'll start with Scooble. Our guy Big Show will appreciate this. And while we're on this topic, Dutch, I got something else to show you for our guy Big Show. What'd you say?
He did tweet out this too. I will say, because I remember liking it. He was on Scooble.
He bet it. If you guys didn't see, this is 103 miles an hour to finish a fucking complete game shutout.
Got him! On a 103-mile-an-hour fastball, Tarek Scooble's 13th strikeout.
We're going to watch this one more time for those of you who, quote-unquote, don't like baseball or don't pay attention. I want you to try and imagine hitting this thing, okay? Watch where this pitch starts and watch where it finishes. This shit runs across the entire fucking plate and finishes inside to where he doesn't have a chance.
Got him! On a one.
That's 103 miles an hour.
That thing's nasty, bro.
He was already there before he finished the swing. It was already mid.
It's 103 miles an hour, and it's moved one more quick time.
Got him!
What the fuck are you supposed to do with that, bro?
Filthy. That shit hit that mitt. You hear the way it hit the mitt, too? That shit
Dude, I don't even want to catch that, bro. Shout out to the catcher, bro. Jesus.
Quick tap. This little orange is cross. I forgot it says it right here. It says the orange lemon crossed with the orange kush. So it's all flavor.
Speaking of Big Show, right? Our guys from the UFC podcast swept their card yesterday and were nice enough. Instead of coming on here and giving out the bets, Dutch, they made it simple for everybody and gave us a beautiful graphic after sweeping yesterday. Shout out to 2 Cents. Shout out to Bill. Shout out to Billy, who we're going to get right up here in just a second. But you got this right here. You got Talon over 5.5 Ks for our guy Billy. You got the Rangers and Royals parlay. Okay, 2 Cents. I like that. Man, I almost bet Rangers too. Look at my guy 2 Cents. Plus 203. And then we got Aaron Judge over 1.5 bases at minus 125 for our guy Mills. I know Big Show.
You talked to me about that play. That play. So shout out to Money Mills. Shout out to everybody. And who made that graphic? I'd like to know. Good work.
Big Show did.
Good work, Big Show. What the fuck, man? Make us some dope shit. Hey, shout out to the Big Show.
Politely.
Shout out to the UFC crew. And let's watch a couple of these baseball clips and let's get to the kid.
Jesus Christ. LJ, it always starts smooth, and then once Dutch gets through his first joint, maybe if you ask Big Show, maybe he would, bro. Just fuck. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's get it to 150.
Oh, you gotta play the clips.
Yeah, we got more. Crash out.
Let's get through. Yeah, here we go. Oh shit. This sucks, bro. Hey, wow, they fucking hit. They hit pretty hard. That's got to be probably.
Does anybody know the update? Did that happen this weekend?
Yeah, it happened this weekend.
Is he fucking dead?
It said it just said they hope both players were okay, and I was just like,
what do you mean they hope they're okay? He's not okay.
So I watched it and I'm like, oh shit. Well, here we go. Here's some baseball. It's college baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Call the ball. Oh god damn.
Shit, I was watching the wrong one. Hold on. I want to see the one that goes down. I thought it was the right one. It's the one on
it's the center fielder, bro.
Yeah, it's a center fielder.
It's the one who should have called. Oh man.
Fuck, dude. He could have broke his neck or his back. What do you mean they hope they're okay? That's scary as shit.
Yeah, well, we hope they're okay. I mean, I don't know. That's all I could tell you. I didn't look into it. I figured they're both okay because I've seen it happen before, but that one was pretty nasty, bro. Pretty nasty. So unfortunate. And then we got one more, I believe, right?
Yeah.
The 3-2. Swing and a fly ball, center field. Marshall get under it. It's not that deep. Tagging at third is Davidson. He's coming home. The throw to the plate on one hop. He is out at home plate. What a throw by Marsh.
That was a hell of a throw. I will say we got a fucking good throw in that Sunday Night Live game also. Same situation from center field. But best part about Brandon Marsh in that game right there was that I had him over 1.5 bases at plus 152. And if you turned into walk-off wagers, you knew that. So shout out to fucking Brandon Marsh for making the show and cashing a plus 152. Back-to-back appearances for the 9-hole hitting 209. Let's go, Brandon Marsh.
Let's go. Yeah, and I mean, that brings me back to when I used to watch baseball a lot. There's nothing I like more than watching the right fielder or the left fielder or even the center fielder throw out the guy trying to get home from third. That shit was just, that's just a big play to me. I like it a lot. Like stealing a home run, that shit is huge.
Today is just a little loaded. Today's a lot loaded, Dutch, because now we got Wham backstage. We got Billy backstage. I haven't still done Wake Up and Get Money, man. There ain't no way we don't hit 150, right? You guys are getting action from all.
Like and share the video, and let's go to Jersey. We haven't had him on the show in a couple of weeks, but he's always been part of the motherfucking Sesh. You can find him Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. right out here on the Fresh Side, talking all things Octagon, only at Puff Sports Radio. Our guy Billy, the motherfucking kid. Let's go.
Regulators! But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
You didn't mention kneecap.
What up, mofos?
What up? I already know I'm going to be rolling. This is just my second one, but I already know I'm rolling another one today, man. Today's Sesh is lit. Today might be a little, extra, but that's okay because we got all the guys coming through. So
what time we got? 9:53? Yeah, we're good. How we doing today, Billy? How you been, my friend?
I've been doing good, man. Last couple of Mondays been a little bit busy out here, but, back here on the Sesh, glad to be here for Memorial Day. Shouts to anybody that has family members or some people that are in the service. We thank you for your service and protecting the country.
Absolutely. Yeah. True words.
You outside? You smoking out there? What you got going on out there?
The last time you told me I love to play, but you got to spark up a joint while you're on the Sesh. So, I kept that in remembrance. And, I got the joint right here and about to spark this bitch up. But I should really be pouring up a shot because it's Jameson Taillon Day out there in Chicago. I think he has a good day out here against the Colorado Rockies, over 5.5 Ks. I mean, it doesn't take like rocket science to fade the Rockies, but the Rockies strike out the most in the league. Taillon's gone over 3 of his last 5 home starts. I think he gets the ball rolling today. Both teams are traveling. I mean, wind's blowing in at Wrigley as well. Seems like a dead under game, but I like the Cubs to roll, and especially Taillon to go 5.5 Ks today.
Oh, so that graphic is for today's plays?
Today, right now.
What the fuck? Dutch literally told me earlier that I don't listen, Billy. How funny is that?
Shouts to the 2 seconds.
What?
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
LJ's laughing. He's looking down. He doesn't want you to see it.
Yeah. Nah, because that joint fucked me. I was high, man. I was fresh off a fucking 45-minute jacuzzi. What?
What'd you say?
I said that joint got me high. So, yeah, now I'm maybe not paying attention as much as I was before, But I went to the jacuzzi 45 minutes. I'm in chill mode, man. It's good to see Billy. It's good to have LJ back in the crew. It's good to see Mr. Exotic in the building. Good to see you, my man.
Mr. I'm cut today. You got to drop it in there if you got it for us.
Prime cut. Everyone, let's run it up. My guy. We got the whole crew. We're about to go to Cali here in just a moment. Billy, Grizz, what you smoking on? What's that in the plane, my man? What you smoking? Hey, it's nice out there too, huh?
Beautiful day out here. I believe this is green crack. It was real sticky to break up and shit like that. So it's hard to kind of light the bitch. I gotta make sure I really get a lighter because it's windy out here. New Jersey's finally starting to get windier.
I don't know if you checked it out, but I was in Miami 2 weeks ago for the Sesh, right? And bro, you can't. I couldn't even get to the. I had a beachfront and I couldn't even get to the fucking to the balcony sliding glass door without the joint going out. It's how windy.
Crazy, bro.
And the humidity there, bro, makes the weed my joints never felt like this the entire time. Is fucking. That's one thing I'm gonna have to get used to, because I think I'm gonna be going back out. We might be on the same time, Billy. I think I might be going East Coast, back to Florida.
Bro, Vegas ain't what it used to be, bro. It ain't the new place anymore, man. Like Vegas is on the come down, bro.
It's not, bro. It sucks, bro. I mean, now for a tourist, like, and if you got bread, you come out here. And, you know, you can see the Raiders. You're about to be able to see the A's. You can see the Aces. You got, you know, hockey. Yeah, but for a local, man, this shit ain't what it used to be, bro. Yeah, I'd rather
give me one reason why. Give me one reason what's wrong with Vegas.
What's wrong with Vegas? For one, I'll give you one reason is they fucking traffic is fucking terrible right now. Two, everything is way more expensive than it should be. That should probably be the number one thing. Okay. Because just groceries, right? And insurance, right? And bills, rent, you know, just shit like that is all fucking sky high since the pandemic. And it's only getting worse. So, and then of course, like when you do go out, like and try to do things, everything that used to be free, like parking, valet, all that shit, now they charge you for every single fucking thing. You can't go anywhere and park and not pay.
Yeah.
You know, so now you just feel like as a local, you feel like a tourist when you leave and you try to go out. That's what it's like now.
Betting wise, they're trying to stop FanDuel and DraftKings coming down there, so they're like really like limited for player props as well.
And then they got
legalize that shit in Texas. Let's go. Pub Sports Radio can take over that in Texas.
We can talk about it. Who comes out here a lot? So let's do it. And he can give you more examples because he's out here and you know kind of is a tourist, but knows Vegas very well and gets around. But our guy, let's go to Cali, man. Let's go to Cali. Let's bring him on. You can find the underboss of Who Banging Sports. We'll go 5 for our guy, Wham motherfucking band. Wham talk. Let's go.
Bro, he's literally been back there for like 15 minutes, and the moment you introduced him, he's not there. As soon as he's back, I just let you finish it though, so we could get that out of the way. And as soon as he gets back, I'm just gonna run it. So you guys heard it. When he gets back, Wham talk, baby. Maybe we could hit one of our you thinking about 3 people that haven't given out their bet. Just so you guys know.
About Vegas? You thinking about Vegas, LJ? Is that why you ask?
I saw it on his face.
I was gonna when my wife retires in 4 years, we was thinking about going out there for a little bit.
Well, retiring's a different thing. You know what I mean? Now,
okay.
I want to tell you right now, Vegas is a lot fucking better than Texas. Okay, so there's just levels to it. You know, I've been here for fucking 15 years, and I'm thinking I want to be looking over the ocean. I want the bay. I want that breeze. And if I could get that for a little bit more and kind of sacrifice not really that much, I'm starting to think like. And now Florida, you could get your medical, and I've already did my research. I can go out there and get my medical card and be going into the shop just like I do here as a medical patient, smoking cool. Like, you know what I mean? So
Florida was another option too.
What year is it? 2024? Man, fuck. I read something that said Texas wasn't even going to probably have a chance of legalizing sports betting for 28.
I'm just telling you, like, there's a lot better places. Like, for instance, my family, a lot of my family lives in Washington State.
Is it 2025?
Vegas, 2025. Vegas is killing Washington State. I would never go to Washington over Vegas. But now when you go to Florida and you see the things you can get in Florida, I'm starting to think, man, Vegas ain't really what it's all about. But don't let it deter you because I sure as hell rather be here than fucking Texas.
No, that's for sure.
I tell Cam that all the damn time.
We already did the intro. You heard what I said earlier. Wham talk.
Let's talk about it.
It's not what you know. It's what you can prove.
What's up with the people, man? Shout out to Dutch. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Billy. Shout out to Daby. Oh, my brother, my boy, Dab, see me from the jump. Shout out to you, Dab. You already know.
Round 2.
Cheers, bro. Cheers.
Wham in the building. How you feeling,
Wham, you got to stand on Sir Mackie Pie's comment. He says, why do guys from Cali always bop their head when they talk?
They bop their head when they talk?
Bro, he just called you something, bro. I don't know what, but I feel bad about it.
What do you mean by bopping their head?
I felt like
I need examples.
You're lucky I don't have the access to the comments. I would so bring up that comment right
Where
now.
is it, bro?
It's literally 12:59.
12:59. Oh, this right
You want me
here.
to click it? I don't know if you already said what he said.
I don't know, man. I don't know why, bro. Sir Mackie loves pies. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I kind of don't know what you're talking about either, but I'm just gonna just.
Where's Sir Mackey from? East Coast cat. East Coast. He from New York. He from New York or Atlanta.
Bro, there's
He from
no
New York.
chance that's not a fucking burner account for somebody.
That's funny though. How's the weekend treating you, Wham? I'm intrigued to know what you got going on. You always do it big. I'm intrigued to know what you got going on for the day, my man.
I just had some ribs that I had smoked a couple of weeks ago. Didn't need them. Put them in the freezer. What I do now, throw them in the oven. Probably at like 180. You know what I'm saying? Let them slow thaw, and then leave them on there for a little bit. They warm back up. They're gonna be ready. So they're gonna be fire.
Man, well, I don't even know what popped in your head when you talk this, but are you worried about if you're doing it? Are you thinking like, am I bopping my head now? Am I bopping?
Honestly, I don't even pay attention to that shit. I'm like, damn, do I bop? Who bops their head while they talk?
I don't know. At least you don't slam the desk like Dutch. I spilled my joint last week.
I'll be like this when that shit come on though. When you play that, I'll be like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
you know? So,
yeah. No, that's like rhythm, though, Dutch. That's what that is. That's just rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Tony Trill in the building. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Justin still hanging around with the fam in the chat, showing love. Good to see that, my dude. Wham Bam. We smoky. We got the kids today though.
Yeah, we definitely got the kids. You already know. I got some shit rolled up. I just came back from an escapade. You dig what I'm saying? So I had to, I've been smoking.
Yeah, you look like you elevated, my friend.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go.
With shades today, I can really see them eyes. So you've been wearing them shades lately. You ain't got them on today. I'm like, this motherfucker loaded. Feeling good. Feel good mode. LJ, what you got? I didn't ask you, my friend, because I know you do a big in H-Town too. What you got planned on the grill today, or what's on the menu, my man?
No, man, I'm lazy, man. I don't be grilling like that.
No.
So I'm gonna take wifey out for happy hour, man. We gonna go grill at a little spot, you know what I'm saying? Do it.
Yeah, LJ, I'm on that.
Right. Now that I think about it, that wasn't you. That was your friend with the food menus, huh?
Yeah.
That food menu you sent me for the edible, all that shit.
Yeah, that was fire.
Yeah. That wasn't. Yeah, that was a friend. Now that makes sense.
That is so funny, bro. Bro said I'm lazy. Is hilarious.
Yeah, I'll pay somebody to cook. You know what I'm saying?
I did mine yesterday. Oh, did we lose our guy? What happened, Cap? But yeah.
The camera. I think I still hear him.
Okay. I did mine yesterday. I did everything yesterday, bro. So I'm honestly gonna order, I think, something today. Because I was at the girls all day, pool every day or all day yesterday. Because I wanted to be like hungover today. And not tomorrow. We got to work tomorrow. You know what I mean? So yesterday, and it was less busy at the the pool, the grill. So, and then I already went to the pool this morning for like an hour in kind of this recovery mode before all the motherfuckers get out there. So I'll be chilling, smoky today. This is all I'm doing today. And I'm gonna be looking to win some money on some NBA Wham. I said I was
already know.
I said I was RIP. But it's a hell of a drug, my friend. It's a hell of a drug.
2+ money bets, and we're cashing both.
And our boy Kongs Clips came on here, talked some shit. He liking the Thunder tonight -3. Shout out to Kongs too. He was big on the Pacers. They're up 2-1. That game was crazy last night. Crazy, bro. How does Cat get benched in the fourth quarter the night before? And then now look at Cat last night, missed the fourth quarter, man. The big bodega, man. Crazy NBA.
That ain't a good look for the Knicks, though, that their last 3 wins have been all games that they're down by 20+ points.
Oh, bro.
It ain't a good look, bro.
No, it's not a good look for the Knicks. I'm not happy with my prediction whatsoever. Billy, what you got going? Is the fan cooking over there or what?
Ordered some Chinese food yesterday. Did some pizza already. Right now, shit, this is 1:00, man. We about to see Jameson Tyone about to put some Jameson money in our pocket. So
MLB action early, huh?
Yeah, I mean that's the slate today, man. Is really meat and potatoes at MLB, man. It's a lot of MLB games. You got Garrett Crochet pitching earlier today. They're playing, I think, Milwaukee off the top of my head, and then
we should cover some of these games, even if we got enough people in here that know baseball, where we could cover some of these games, even if people don't have bets. Maybe not all of them, but we should look at a few of them.
For sure, 1,000%, man. The Mets game comes on today. They play the White Sox. There's a lot of games on today.
Bro, I'm fading the fuck out of Ryan Weathers today.
Damn.
I'm just going to say it, bro. Listen, I know the Padres have been bad, but like I kind of said, like, you know, it's baseball. Everybody's going to have their ups and downs. And if you are in a slump, do you know how you get out of it? You win a baseball game late in the game, come back and win it. It gets the vibes right back in the clubhouse quickly. That's exactly what they did in their last game against the Braves. Not only that, they won 2 out of 3 against the Braves as well. And I felt like that was the slump buster the game before. So without further ado, man, I'm just going to drop it. Wake up and get money play of the day is the Padres team total over. I put 4.5 and 3.5 together to get a 4 at -109. I endorse either. You can take the 4.5 at +120 or the 3.5 with a little bit of juice. But I think the Padres get to Ryan Weathers. I think they light him up. A lot of runs on the board. Look for props if you want as well. Padres team total over. Wake up and get money play of the day.
Wake up, get money. Wake up and get money. I wake up and get money. I wake up and get money. Wake up, get money.
Get the money. Get the money.
There we go. I got it in. It's over. It's done. My bad, Billy. Go ahead and talk about that game you were talking about. I want to talk about some of the other ones too.
Which game?
I don't know. Which one were you talking about?
I think everybody's going to talk about the Cubs games because they're playing the Rockies, but there's some other games on the slate as well. I mean, you can go Cubs team total over 4.5, but the Boston-Milwaukee game seems like a game that everybody's going to be kind of having plays on. There's a lot of movement on the under in that game. Garrett Crochet is probably the Red Sox best pitcher. His outs today are 17.5 at -200. K-prop 6.5 up to 7.5. Like there's also the Dodgers
17.5 -200.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, if you did that, like that's the type of thing you just take and you take the Reds. If you don't want to take a run line, you take that and the Red Sox to win or a player.
Yeah, you'd probably do a same game parlay at that point, right?
That's
like,
behind brutal, by the way.
Yeah, we're about to switch spots, Tom.
Okay, cool. Or you just turned. He bounced. I don't know. My bad. We lost him, Dutch. What are you betting in the MLB today?
I'm here. I'm switching spots, though.
Yeah, he switched. He on the camera. Take the camera off. Still got audio. Shout out to Billy, man. This tech savvy person, man. He just out here just dropping the camera. Yeah, I could do that too, bro. I could do that too. I could drop my camera. See, I could do that too. And pop back in. You know
we should all do it at the same time and see what happens.
Like you got power right there. You know what I'm saying? They could just boot you off, but nope, I could boot myself off now.
We can. Oh, wait. I was about to say, Dutch, you can't do that no more, though.
Yo, Hallie's dad is back for game 4.
That's what
they're allowing Hallie's dad back for game 4. I see.
As they should. They trying to close this game out, man. We need this cheating ass out there cussing everybody out again. You know what I'm saying? Starting with Bronson, averaging 34 points in this series, going crazy. Bro, you know the craziest stat about this damn series is that the Knicks averaging 116.7 and the Spurs, they damn near running like the Spurs. The Pacers 117.3 points. Just like minutes, like very small change there in points there, bro. And that's obviously been a tight series. And I think the Knicks are gonna win this next game too, bro. I think
give y'all another. You think they're gonna tie it up?
I think it's both the series are gonna be tied 2-2. And that kind of leads
for real, bro. You think they're gonna take 2 on the road?
I think both series, bro. 2-2, man. They gotta drag this shit out, bro. The NBA needs this money, man. Come on.
I want to know. I was gonna ask Dutch, and now I want to ask you too. Do I take Edwards' 3s prop again? He got 5, and I only needed 4 last game, and he got 5 pretty easily. I'm not a laddering person.
I like his first quarter points more, though, bro. 7.5. He had 16 points in the first quarter last game. He's gonna score. He's gonna be like point of emphasis in attack. I like.
He hit 3 of them in the first quarter for me last game.
No, I know.
Is it still at 3.5? It's still at 3.5.
Yeah, it's still
5. Yeah, 5 threes.
Yeah, I'll take the 3.5. I would take it. But something else interesting about New York, I'm gonna tell y'all. If you go back to the first series with Detroit, if New York wins the third quarter, they pretty much wins the game because they're coming back usually from a deficit. So when they're coming out of halftime, if they win that third quarter, I would bet the Knicks live to win the game. I did it last night. They won. So
that shit fucked me up. We was on stream, and that process of ending the stream, going off the stream, it went from 20 to like it died real quick. I said that shit on stream. I was like, damn, dude, they're just gonna get blown out. Like they're not gonna go out pussy. But shouts to Tibbs though. Tibbs did some ballsy moves, made some decisions that probably everybody wasn't really happy with, but it won them the fucking basketball game.
I thought it was so funny, Billy. Dutch texted me. It wasn't yesterday, but it was one of the other Sunday streams. He goes, "How the fuck we have a Sunday night baseball stream when there's NBA playoffs going?" I was like, "Yeah, you're right. We should probably be doing the playoff games."
But you know what? I say this though, Billy. As far as those adjustments, they were really they had to do something, man, because they was all in fucking foul trouble. I'm like, bro, like. What the fuck? Scott Foster out here doing dirty. He doing the dirty work, bro. They really was calling bullshit. They was calling some cold ass shit there, but
that's the first thing Billy said when he broke it down with Scott Foster.
Yeah. Bro, he's only ref 3 games this whole entire playoffs. He just came off an ACL injury. A lot of times referees don't get injured. And the second game that he refereed, his nose got busted in KC and he started bleeding. It was like the first quarter. So Scott's an interesting dichotomy, though. But the Knicks got to be best ATS team this year with them.
Hey, Dutch, did you see that meme with Chris Paul when the boy Scott Foster got hit right there? Did you see that meme?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's like you obviously know the history between them two.
Yeah, they hate each other. Yeah,
he was on the sideline just clapping and stuff while he had blood coming out his nose.
Oh, yeah. Scotty, man.
Between the Twitter and the YouTube, best numbers we've had in a little while, man. Shout out to everybody out there. Hit the like, share the video, and keep running it up, man. So, Dutch, do I go back to the Anthony Edwards? It's plus 118.
I like the Julius Randle look better, honestly. I like over 19.5. I think I like Edwards still, but I looked at it and I'll go to the points because I think he's just more consistent of a scorer than a 3-point shooter. I know you like the 3-point props.
I like it when it's plus money for somebody that hits it more than 50% of the time. That's kind of, I know that's a simple logic, but that's what I look for is like if it's plus money and it's a player that gets the number more than 50% of the time, I like it.
Right. And then it hits, I just think I think he needs to focus more on not chucking up threes and attacking and just being more of a complete player that he can't be. So for me to think, this is his best game. So I like the points better than the threes, to be honest with you. But I like Julius Randle over 19.5 points. I think he's probably been the most consistent player. I mean, he did have a bad game too, set out the fourth quarter. We seen when he did game 3. I think he's just a nightmare matchup for him. First of all, he's confident right now. He played good against LA. He played good against Golden State. I mean, and they really don't have he's too big, right? Down low for Chet, too strong. Realistically, I think he's too strong for Hartenstein. And then really, he just got to make open shots because they rather have him shoot wide open shots than anyone else than Edwards. And they got Dort and Caruso, who's really should give Edwards problems. They really should. So that goes kind of to your point though of threes though, because the motherfucker's gonna be on him. So he might want to be pulling up a little bit more from the perimeter. But I like Julius Randle over 19.5 points. And I'll give out my second play while we're talking NBA. I'm on Shea over 31.5 minus 105. I just think coming off a bad game, he's averaging 35 his last 3. Only had 14 points. Didn't shoot the ball well. I'm not gonna make this shit more difficult. I think OKC shows up tonight, and I think if they win the game, definitely Shea gonna have to give you at least 32. I think he goes for 35 plus tonight. I think he goes to the foul line more. He's just a good basketball player, man. He's hard to stop. So really 30 in this league isn't that hard anymore, whether it's the playoffs or not. And coming off a fucking 50-point shellacking, I expect the Thunder to bring their best game tonight, leading by their best player, MVP. They were kind of in happy mode, you know what I mean? Yeah. MVP, right? They all get the rollies. He gets them all Rolexes. Shout out to Shea for that, right? So they was in kumbaya mode going in there up 2-0, and they got smacked for real, right? So I think they bounce back tonight with the best player, Shea, over 31.5 minus 105. It's good money. And Julius, man, I'm going with the numbers. I'm going with the stats over 19.5 minus 110. Hopefully he shows up, because if he does, he's getting us 25.
I was looking at SBA's assist prop too, because he just missed it in the last game, and he went over, I think it was 8 times, or 8 assists in 5 consecutive games against Minnesota, and he missed it in the last game. Because, like, think about it though, like psychologically, you missing shots and shit, you gotta start passing, bro. Like, you have Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, you gotta start passing.
Hey, somebody in the chats, I put the comment down, but they said, how come we didn't mention Jimmy the Bag was in the Final Destination 3? I put it in your text, Dutch, but I don't know. I'm trying to upload it. You saw somebody in the new movie, like something in the theater fell and hit him on the head? Bro, that scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah. We were supposed to. I meant to load that up. My fault.
Okay, so
can you
y'all
imagine though, if you're watching one of those movies and something falls out of the fucking top of the
You're
theater?
watching Final Destination and the fucking shit glasses in the theater.
Y'all want to hear my take on this? Y'all want to hear my take on this? Because I was just talking about this morning.
Yeah.
And why? So if you've seen the picture, if you could upload it, maybe I should just wait to break down my point, because I look into details. I see the picture, and I had some questions. You know what I'm saying? I had some questions on. First off, the collapse happened in the front of the damn theater where the screen is. So the fact of the matter that you're sitting that close to the fucking screen in the first place, maybe you a weird motherfucking, like, you know what I mean? Maybe you probably are part of the bloodline at this Final Destination movie.
I never got that. Why you sit so close to that shit?
Why are you sitting so fucking close? So I wish I did have a picture of it, because I could be able to show y'all. It really is like the first 2 rows where the shit is at. I'm like,
yeah, it was sold out or something. I'm the type of motherfucker that go in, and that's all you got for me. I'll go back. But now I know just to look and say, hey, how many seats is left in that theater? You know?
I'm not gonna lie, on some high shit, the last time I went to the movie theaters to see Sinners, on the screen thing, the way it was set up, you click the ticket joint, like they didn't have like the ticket booth people anymore, and like you picked your seat, and I thought
you thought backwards.
Yeah, it was backwards, and this is really in the front row, bro.
Yeah. I feel like that too. But luckily, I got guys there to help me. They're like, "Nah, bro, that's the front." I'm like, "Oh shit, bro! I thought that was the back. I would have fucked up." I still remember too. Like, "No, the green dot." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, I'll never forget that.
First
shit.
look at it, it's like you would think that would be the back, but no, that's the. Yeah, I remember that shit. I've been in a long time, bro. How was Sinners, Billy?
I would say a solid 8.3. 8.3 was the scale I gave it.
I would
like one bite on his pizza. 8.3.
I'm taking the kids to see the Lilo and Stitch later today.
I heard Minecraft was hard too, though. Cab, I heard Minecraft was good.
I took him to see it, bro. It was kind of dumb.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
I guess maybe if you play the game, it was cool, but I don't play that game. Never did.
Londo with the NBA bet money line, Wolves plus 130. Good shit for dropping your play. Good to see you, Londo. Big Daddy Boom in the building. Good to see you, my man. We had Drop and Dine slide throughs. Good to see you, my man. Chase in the building. Mitch in the building. Coin. Good to see Coin vibing out. Happy Memorial Day to everybody vibing out with us. LJ, do you have a play today to bless?
Let's do big screen, and I'm gonna run the clips for everybody who's got to play if you're gonna drop it.
LJ, you got to play, my man?
Yes, sir. Of course I do.
Let's rock and roll.
Bro, we got to update. If we're using music, bro, I get Paul Wall. Why we got to update? I want to get like some.
Well, I was going to update LJ, but he been doing his fam thing, you know.
Well, I hit the wrong button.
Come on, Cal. Let's get it together, Cal. Let's get it together.
I'm trying, bro.
Rookie.
No, man,
y'all are mean.
I got a couple plays today, but we can start off with the association while we're talking about it right now. I love the Shea look with you, Billy, with his assists. They raised it up. It was at 6.5 earlier this morning. I see now it's went up to 7.5 plus money. It's the reason why, because I believe he's going to get that 6. But when it was at 6.5, he's had 7 out of the last 12 playoff games. He's had 6.5. But if you bring it down to 6, he's had that 11 out of the last 12 playoff games. He's only missed it one time, 6+ assists. So I'm going to parlay that with Anthony Edwards over 7.5 rebounds, because he's had 7+ rebounds 10 out of the 13 playoff games so far. So if you combine those 7.5 rebounds for Ant Edwards and Shea 6+ assists, you get a +162 parlay right there. Same game parlay. Anthony Edwards rebounds, Shea Alexander 6+ assists plus money.
That's a good cook up. Good cook up right there.
Do with the goods. I love that. I love that. Good shit, my man. Good shit. The association parlay, same gamer, Edwards rebounds, Shea assist, backing up what our guy Billy gave you with the Shea assist.
I'm leading the Wolves too, man. I want to take the Wolves. I haven't bet it yet, but I've looked at Anthony Edwards' record in game 4s. He's 6-1 for the most part, and but Shea is also 4-0 in game 4s, and they've all been on the road. So kind of conflicting trends right there. But the thing about it is this, man. If Minnesota can shoot the 3 at a decent percentage, I believe they could be in the game, because if you look at the history, they shot 42% in the playoffs at the 3 in their wins. But when they lose, they only shoot 23%. So I think that's it right there. If they shoot a good percentage, they should be in the game, because Oklahoma City's not good shooting the 3. They like to rely on that mid-range, get inside paint, and then the turnovers on fast breaks. Limit the turnovers, Minnesota, because that's how OKC scores. Off those turnovers, they get those fast break points. But if you slow them down, make them play half court, they're not really effective in that way, in my opinion. So I believe in Minnesota. That's the game plan. Keep them in the paint. They can't shoot the 3. Make them take tough shots. But if Minnesota can shoot the 3 at least at 40%, 38, 39, 40%, somewhere around there, they should be in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big if, though. I agree, though, because, anyone can get hot from the perimeter. But Minnesota, man, they just, in game 1 and 2 especially, they just could not buy a fucking 3. Really nobody you want shooting a 3 on their team. DiVincenzo used to, outside of Anthony Edwards, but sometimes his shit just, he don't look like he's trying sometimes throwing that shit up there. He'll go 5 or 6 attempts. We just like, damn, ain't one of them motherfuckers look good, bro. Last game, his shit was on. Last game, he was looking pretty locked in. The whole damn team was. That was an embarrassing loss for OKC. How you feel about it, Wham?
Yeah, so that last game, it kind of showed kind of what I was expecting too, just to be a bounce back situation for Timberwolves. They showed that they had a good game from the jump, like you said, Cab. The boy Ant Edwards had 3 threes in the first quarter to go up with 16 points. Not necessarily using the line, and the boy Shea didn't get to the line last game. So without him going to the line, I feel like he's the Jimmy Butler of this era, man. If he's not getting to the line, he's not going to be as productive, because he's not shooting well in this series. He's shooting about 27% from 3 in this series, so it's not necessarily shooting well. He's just, or even if you combine last series, he wasn't shooting well in that series either. So you need him to get to the line. So I do like that Dutch did say that he's going to get it to the line, and I do think that goes along with his assist too. I think his assist is definitely going to be there. Let it cook up, like I said about LJ. Those 2 plays were rock solid. I'm looking at Ant Edwards though. First quarter, over 6.5 points, going all the way up to 7.5. You can ladder that up. I think you get plus money, -130 on the 6.5, set plus money on the 7.5 there. So I like Ant Edwards to get to possibly 10+ points in the first quarter. I think he's just going to continue to attack, be downhill. He's actually the best player in this series, in my opinion. I think he's the best player in the series, talent-wise. He just doesn't have it all the way together as such as Shea. So Shea got it going on right now. He's a little bit more ahead of bro. But the best player in this series is definitely, when we look back at it, for sure, when we go back and look back at it, it's going to be Ant Edwards. And he should be able to.
He's just bigger and stronger, I think.
Bigger and stronger, exactly. He could do a little bit more without getting to the line. Like I'm saying, he could do a lot more without.
But, Shea's more right now, though, for sure.
Oh yeah, he's just years ahead. He's, it's like it's like a rookie going up against a varsity. You know what I mean? It's just one of those situations.
What do you think about real quick for someone in the chat? True Eli, I believe. Double Chet Holmgren. What do you think?
So Chet been acting like a little bitch when the Thunder ain't there. Chet acting like a bitch. He was pretty solid in that first quarter though. We were just talking about, but he fizzled out. Boy. Once he get hit in the chest a couple of times, he fizzled out. So I don't like Chet too much. I know he's been at a double-double. He just didn't get it last game. He's been at a double-double these other games. So if you do go back to Chet, it's because you already done cash with him already these few previous games. He just didn't get it last game. So I'm not mad at you doing it, but he's a hoe. I'm not trusting, bro.
If you want to burn some money, I would bet SGA double-double plus 60.
All right, there you go. A little double action from our guy Billy the Kid. Let's get to a little bit of content here before we get to the bag. We got the bag going to be joining us here very shortly.
Like, it's wild that you can't see backstage because the moment you said that, he showed up backstage.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, can I say something real quick? We've got time. We don't got to rush. Can I say something real quick? You ready? You guys are going to like this. Wham, you'll like this. One time, right? People don't realize, who was it? Stackz was saying it backstage before the show. He was talking about how he was like, I know you and Dutch are really like bros. People don't realize me and Dutch, like on screen, we go at it, but you know, we're actually like good friends, right? One time you pissed me off. I don't remember. I can't remember what it is, but you actually pissed me off on screen. And afterwards, you laughed so fucking hard. He called me and he laughed so hard. He's like, ha ha ha, I got you. Ha 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 ha. Bro, I fucking got you. We haven't talked about it, but I got you today. I know I pissed you off with that comment I put in the chat. I fucking got you. I fucking got you, bro.
You fucking guy, dude. Hey, can we see Brock Jr.?
Yes.
Yeah, Brock Jr. This fucking guy, Daby Cab. Christopher Cavalentini, he thinks it's funny.
It is funny, bro. It is funny. Don't worry, I won't even bring up the comment. I got you, bro.
My dude, good to see my dude. Brock Jr. in the building.
Is it a picture or a video?
It's a video. Brock Jr.
Video.
It's Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's daughter.
Okay.
27 competitors will have 2 flags. The first flag will have 13 jumpers. From Colorado State, 61, 3/4 season, Maya Lesnar.
That's a proud moment right there. Shout out to the kids accomplishing things.
Teams are wild, bro.
Would or wouldn't, Wham?
Would or wouldn't to Brock Lesnar?
No way. You didn't just do that.
That was not a setup. He didn't even start off like that. He just
yeah.
That's
we got something else.
Yeah, we got something else.
Nah,
Bro.
but she can't be on there.
Not the official winner wouldn't, but let's be honest. It's everything. Every fucking bitch we show
Hell no.
Wow, comment. That was insane.
What?
Yeah, you some sick motherfuckers, bro. I did like her braids, though. I did like her braids. I'll say that. Wouldn't you agree, LJ? I like their braids. I like that too.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Nah, man.
Hey, WNBA drama. Since we got two WNBA cappers on here, you know, it's no better time. You know, there's some WNBA drama, man. Brittany Griner, man. You know, she takes no prisoners, man. She's talking that shit.
Oh, that's real? That's not AI?
I said that shit to Daby last night. He thought I was fucking with him.
That's real? Or AI? I don't ever fucking know.
AI would go way better than that. So, what'd she say? What'd she say, Billy?
It's pretty clear what she said. Is that real or AI?
I mean, it's your video. Would you want to?
It's real, bro.
that we were talking about earlier today.
Well, bro, fuck that white girl, I guess.
Is she trash? Fucking white girl? Is that what she says?
White girl.
Bro, I don't know, but like I saw
I'm
something.
not fucking Brock Lesnar's daughter. I'm not fucking that white girl. So what good white girl?
She's talking about Caitlin Clark. She's talking
I'm
about
gonna pass on both if that's
I wouldn't hit Bruce Willis either. I'm not fucking with Bruce Willis either, dog. It's over with.
Shit. So I don't know, man. Hey, but the WNBA is on some weirdo shit, bro. They really are, man. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they need to stop making that shit. They need to just play basketball.
Right. Yeah. All this racial tension bullshit is
all black and white, bro. It's so retarded.
They trying to be like Magic and Bird. That's what it is. Everybody thinks
sells, man. It sells. It gets people watching. The intrigue of the drama.
I guess.
I mean, that shit has me not even wanting to go nowhere near. I was a fan for like 24 hours. You know, I seen Sports Illustrated. I see Cameron Brink. I see him. I was like, okay, yo, fuck around a little bit of summertime. I'll watch you instead of some MLB. And then within 24 hours, Caitlin Clark had fouled fucking Angel Reese, and that bitch tried to attack her, and now it's all racial war. I'm just like, what the fuck? This ain't what I signed up for.
But did you see the news today, though? She's out for 2 weeks.
Hold on, bro. The fact that bro said that she tried to attack her, like we watch sports all the time. Everybody be competitive trying to fuck. So
that's she's gonna beat the. She's gonna. Hey, come on,
attack who though? What did he say? Because my dead ass.
Every time someone gets a real ass foul like that, they don't be acting like that, bro.
Who tried to attack who?
You know that big ass girl up there to save her. That she would have swung on that. I think she would have really tried.
Girls fight more than men. We all know this. We know girls fight more than men.
Why you don't think? Why you think I call it the fucking domestic violence league? If they ain't fighting, they fucking because they be fighting and then they be fucking and half of them got cases. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real.
We're both. They be doing both.
Hey, I got an idea. Let's see if we can get some WNBA players to come on the show. With
if you a lesbian, they automatically don't like you. And if you white, then they really don't like you. And if you good, they fucking hate you.
Oh, hold on.
They hate you, Dutch, because you're a white lesbian.
Nah, he ain't lying. Though. They don't fuck with Sophie Cunningham.
Mac Dre got a dyke trapped in the man's body. You know what I mean? Hey, that's some Mac Dre shit. R.I.P. to the DRE. God damn it.
Ain't no way she out 2 weeks for saying fucking white girl, whatever the fuck she used mumble.
No, Cam Clark is out for 2 weeks.
Oh, she out for 2 weeks. Oh, okay.
Shit. All right. Well, hey, let's go to Canada, man. Let's go to Canada. We're worldwide here on the Sesh. And unfortunately, we haven't had our guy the last couple of weeks, and we're getting him back here for some action. He was, definitely missed. Let's run it up in the chat, guys. We're going to end it with the bag like we do here. I believe we got one more would or wouldn't, but we'll bring on our guy. We don't want to keep him on ice too long.
One more? You weren't joking about that?
Brock? Yeah, I mean, she's adult.
What the fuck?
You know you liked her, bro. I thought that was like you swole up fucking little Britney. You know what I mean?
That was not as would or wouldn't. Brock Lesnar's daughter was a joke, right? That was really
that was a joke. Yeah, I just was like, that literally looks like a fucking man, but it's Brock. It's literally like Brock Lesnar, but like a girl. It's fucking weird, bro. Like that was the joke of that.
No, but Sir Mackey said Wood Raw in the chat.
Oh shit! Where the fuck are you from, sir? Arkansas? That motherfucker from Alabama or something. You know what I mean? Out there ain't got that. They're like, I'll take me away. Oh shit. Hey, but let's go. You can find our guy Tuesday through Friday, betting with the bag, breaking down the entire card. Low Shack on Tuesdays, and the entire crew for the rest of the week. The leader of the Low Bag Nation. Hey, a star on Final Destination, as people definitely were upset that we didn't let them know. Well, now you know, motherfuckers. Our guy Jimmy, the motherfucking bag.
It was all a dream.
Fellas, happy Memorial Day to all of you. It is great to see you guys. Great to see everybody in the chat. Great to see Brock Lesnar's daughter. Great to see it all, man. Thank you for having me, Dutch, Daby, and great to see my guys, Wham Bam 3000, LJ and Brizzy. Man, what a great group. How are you guys?
Man, on a Memorial Day, Jimmy, it's a legitimate sesh right now. Usually we keep it a little like fewer people on screen, but today it's a little different. We're all on screen having a good time, man. I was gonna ask because I know we're not too much of a rush. Billy, have you already given out all your action? And Wham, have you as well?
Yeah.
Not all my action, but I got I did give out the Timberwolves Anthony Edwards first quarter, but nothing full further there because we like the Timberwolves today. Money line, of course, you guys, of course. So, yeah, we're gonna be on the Timberwolves today.
Okay.
Timberwolves, huh?
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Hey, I'm staying away from the side because I could see the T-Wolves winning this game. I just think Oklahoma City's better though. But I like my two props with Randall and Shea. I like what our guy LJ talked about. Before we get on the ice, Jimmy, first of all, how was your weekend? And do you guys celebrate Memorial Day there in Canada?
No.
Why would they celebrate Memorial Day in Canada, Dutch? What
do
the fuck
else.
kind of question was that? Were you serious or were you just not
That was
thinking?
a real question. That's a real question.
Get the fuck out of here, Cap. Hey, because fucking Jimmy has family in LA from Canada, or from California, right? And maybe they were in the fucking.
Clean it up.
That's far shot. A lot of people have families, I guess. Get the fuck out of here.
I got that too, Dutch. I understand.
And any reason to fire up the grill and what I mean, have a good day. Fuck out of here. Why not? How many American friends you got, Jimmy?
Just led with that right there.
I'm you guys probably would have guessed. I've never fired up a grill in my entire life. We had like this incredible barbecue outside from the owners of the house. Like just a nice, and I haven't touched that thing once in my life. I can't fix things. If something's broken, I can't fix it. If you need to put, I don't know, blinds up, I don't know what the fuck. Like if you need anything done around the house, I'm not your man. If you want someone barbecuing up delicious steaks, I'm not your man. But if you want to get that fucking cash, if you want to talk sports, if you want to drink, if you want to smoke, then I'm your guy. But and it's been clear, but I can't fix a fucking thing. Can't cook shit. I don't. So I think we call it something else, Dutch. I think there was fireworks going off, but I don't know what the fuck was going on.
That's a goddamn lie, Jimmy. You know how to fix a bankroll. That's exactly what
thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my pops didn't teach me shit. Didn't teach me a goddamn thing. My pops didn't teach me a fucking thing. So I blame him, and he blames his dad, and Carter will blame me. That's how it goes.
What a beautiful lineage.
All right, well, all right. My fault. Yeah, I get. That's hilarious. The chat's definitely giving it to me too. That's funny shit. Jimmy, let's talk about the game tonight. Crazy game last night. I don't know if you want to even talk about that Knicks. That was crazy. That series has just been insane. But there's a big game tonight, game 3. Before we get to this in the NHL breakdown, you have an opinion on the NBA game, my friend?
Yeah, I expect to get to the window with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I didn't until hearing. I just me, Dutch. When people believe what they see, they lose money, and so I didn't think I was until how many teams win by 30 plus in the playoffs and then win again the next night or next game. I mean, it's just
right.
I think that I can, and I wasn't planning on it, but now that I'm sitting with it for so long, I mean, if you were a Timberwolves fan, you did not want to beat them by 40. You did not want that. I think that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. So I didn't. And now I'm still kind of forming the opinion and listening to people and listening to cappers, but I just you wanted them to win by 6 or 7 in a tight game. That would have given them the best chance. To embarrass them publicly, to slap them in the face is not what you wanted. I don't think if you're back in the Timberwolves. So with that being said, now I expect to be on the Thunder. Have you guys all made your call on it?
Me, Jimmy, I'm not. You know this. I'm not a big side or total better with the NBA. I do the props, man. I had Anthony Edwards threes last game, and I hadn't been betting it. And I'm trying to decide. It was plus 120 last time I bet it. It's plus 118 right now. I think I'm going to bet it again. Wham told me to take the first quarter points. I do listen, Wham. I don't want you to think I don't listen. I'm just stubborn, bro. I bet how I bet. I think I'll go back to the over 3.5. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make the bet before the game, but that's it for me. Everybody else, though, I think Wham, Timberwolves, Dutch. What did you say as a side?
Yeah, I'm leaning to OKC, but I really just bet 2 props, Shea and Julius Randle. So I only OKC for me though. I don't think I could bet Minnesota. I agree with what Jimmy said.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you guys of like I kind of want to just stick with the player props, but I think OKC's the side. But to be honest with you, I don't feel like convicted on it. Like that's the problem of like, you know how like sometimes you'll like handicap a game like and you can look at it and be like, yeah, I think that's the side, and then you kind of just flip on. I feel like I'm kind of leaving money on the table, but it's not something I feel convicted on. But it's probably something I should bet. But I guess depending on how these baseball games go, depend on how much I'm going to bet on the money line.
Am I tripping, or is that the first time Nate's ever said that without it being the Red Sox, the Celtics, or one of his like Boston teams?
OKC
Smashers. I mean, the only thing that concerns me about OKC smashing is just like if OKC smashes, I can just bet the player props for the people that are going to smash.
Right.
If you think it's going to be a higher scoring game.
Yeah.
If the OKC Thunder win this game, I would imagine SGA has a good game.
Yeah, that's where I'm just going. LJ likes props. So it's more of a prop, and our guy Wham Bam's pretty pretty locked in on Minnesota here.
Well, I love what you said about Julius Randle. Not enough people are talking about him being double teamed by this OKC team. They're trying to double team him. He's fucking bullying the shit out of them down low, and I think that's just something that's the main bread and butter of the problem right there. So they got to figure that part out first before me be able to get off this Minnesota train.
50. Looking at the different sites that give us the numbers, which I think it's best not to trust any of them. But Wager Talk is saying it's 53% of tickets, 80% of the cash on Minnesota. So those are the legal books. Over at Action, they're saying it's 46% of tickets, 43% of cash on Minnesota. I'm almost honestly thinking that it doesn't help us trying to figure out which of these sites are telling the truth. It's not. And then one thing that we shouldn't do is take them too literally, or take them too seriously. But and then look, CL says 64% of public money on Minnesota. But if we could look at the numbers and look at the sites that we trust however we want to. But in basketball, the bread and butter for me is the situational cap. The situational cap is absolutely perfect for Oklahoma City. Absolutely perfect. Because you don't want we know Minnesota has a ton of character. We know that. We've watched them make it to the conference final. We know Edwards wants to D you up defensively. The youngest star, offensive star in the league, wants to D you up defensively. It's what makes him different. They have, the vets, with that. Even if Conley's not playing much, it just helps to have these guys around. They have a lot going for them. The reason why I was on Thunder game 1 and then I switched. I was going to be on Minnesota game 2. I switched to the Thunder capping with everybody was because if Rudy Gobert is not a part of this roster, then we have to kind of cap the whole thing. We knew that Minnesota would make adjustments in Game 3, but embarrassing Oklahoma City is... And then, of course, everybody sees it. All the gamblers see it. The one thing, Dutch, I've been doing, and I'm going to do forever now, I hope, and I've never done this before, is for the first time ever in my career, I couldn't care less about a market move in the NBA playoffs. I don't care. I don't care anymore. It does nothing for, like, we have so many people betting on one game that there's a lot of dumb money in there, and that the line's moving. It's just non-issue to me. So if this goes down to 2.5, it wouldn't bother me. If this goes down to 2, it wouldn't bother me. Everybody just saw Minnesota win by 40, and they're at home, and they think they're going to win again. Do any of you guys not trust Oklahoma City on the road?
No, the only bullshit of like the NBA definitely needs one of these series to extend.
Well, they are 0-6 on the road so far in the playoffs, so they haven't covered.
No, they haven't. I mean, is that something that we came into the playoffs thinking, oh, you can't trust the Thunder on the road? I mean,
that's not what I thought, but they're a little soft, and they do, and I think they're best.
That home court is different too for OKC because there ain't shit to do in Oklahoma. That home court advantage is huge there.
I was hoping the Lakers were going to be in this position. They was going to smoke the Thunder. I thought
0-6 is pretty strong, though. I will say, though, like, you can't pick up one of these fucking road games in one of these series, and some of the teams that they played were kind of a little bit lousy. So, like, I would say with Oklahoma City, it's just more of like, if the SGA shit stops, is Jalen Williams going to step up and hit the game-winning shot? Like, I haven't seen it.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're relying too much on Jalen Williams. They ain't got another really guy. I mean, they got basketball. I mean, Chet's a stud. I mean, Luke Dort's going to play amazing defense. Crusoe's going to do what he does. But who's going to go out there and get you real buckets outside the shade? I mean, that's why I said I don't see this team winning the NBA Finals with Jalen Williams being your second best player. But this NBA playoffs is one a little different than I thought. So, but yeah, I think OKC is clearly a lot better than Minnesota. I think Rudy Gobert's, trash. But Julius Randle has continued to, improve. And I don't think OKC has anything for him. So, this game could be competitive. I definitely lean OKC. But let's get to the hockey. Before we do, though, big shout out to everyone in the chat. Jason Meyer, I see my man Rimos in the building. CL. A lot of love in the chat. We got Rudy in the building. Let's run it up. My guy Jermaine, my guy Joshua, Andrew G. Good to see you. Let's go to the ice. We talked a lot of baseball, a lot of basketball today. We're not talking any hockey, Jimmy.
Let's run it again. Let's run the clip again. I love the clip we made for our guy Jimmy.
It was all a dream.
The game tonight obviously is on Capper's minds. I don't know how Carolina, watching them not show any effort, and it's just appalling. If anybody's on Florida tonight, I get it. Watching Kachuk bully Sebastian Aho is just shocking. The main angle for you guys is that it is the late spring of 1990, and if you are on the Edmonton Oilers, it's just like if you were on the Chicago Bulls in the late spring of 1990. We want the Panthers to sweep Carolina. Everybody watching it thinks the Panthers are going to win the Stanley Cup. Everybody in America thinks the Panthers are going to win the Stanley Cup. Connor McDavid will not be denied. This is the first time the Stanley Cup's going to come back to Canada, and it's going to stay. Connor McDavid is like betting on Michael Jordan in 1990. Everybody's on the Panthers. It has to be this way. The Oilers have to play the Panthers. It has to be this way. And it's going to be, I mean, we had a Stanley Cup final last year that went 7 games. Panthers went up 3-0. Oilers came back or whatever. So everybody's going to be on the Panthers. And McDavid and Draisaitl will not be denied. The Edmonton Oilers are going to win the Stanley Cup. You can make the money on them however you want. Whether it is like you betting on the future market right now. I mean, I think the way to do it is game 1 in Florida. So one thing I've done, and you guys, and I'm trying to, we're trying to become better gamblers as a community every day. And before I went down to Costa Rica, so I'm talking 10 years ago, I had friends make fun of me, expecting me to hedge myself into oblivion. Always hedging myself into like this, I can't really win or I can't really lose. Just, they made fun of me all the time. And I knew the Panthers were going to roll through the Eastern Conference because the Eastern Conference is so weak. And I still was not going to bet the Panthers to win the Stanley Cup. I don't want to hedge. And when we get to the Stanley Cup final, not only will I not hedge, but I will bet the Edmonton Oilers in every one of those hockey games. And everybody's on Florida. Everybody's watching Florida beat up on these weak-ass fucking hockey teams. The Oilers will win the Stanley Cup. And you can make a lot of money still backing it. So I don't want to bet. I've been trying so hard not to bet Dallas, Edmonton at all. And Dallas got embarrassed in game 3. It's sort of like the OKC Minnesota situation. But how do you not bet Edmonton? These two teams are on a straight line to face each other in Stanley Cup final, and it's going to be fucking magic. So the Oilers. AM says books have already said the worst outcome for them is the Oilers winning the cup by a significant margin, by the way. Best outcome is Florida for the books. Yeah, the books might take an L, but we do know that in the futures market, the books clean up every year, and this year will be no different. They're going to make, I bet the Oilers before the season started plus 350 to win the conference, 8-1 to win the cup. The books are going to get theirs. There's no stopping Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. It's 1990 in the Windy City, and Jordan wants to win the championship. So that's the angle, man. Everybody going to be on Florida, and I can't fucking wait.
Love it.
So you just gotta wait till this series is over, then, pretty much.
No, I mean, I think that it's fine taking Edmonton now on the -1 line. Again, I'm just, I have futures on both Dallas and Edmonton to win the conference. So that, that's going to be my hedge for the rest of my life, is that when I take a team to win the championship, I'm also going to take them to win the conference.
Right.
So then, then I don't need to fucking hedge. I don't want to hedge.
Before we get up out of here, let's do kind of like a little parlays. It's a holiday here in the States, so let's do everyone, if you could, before we get up out of here. Give us your best play on the card for today, and let's see if we can't get a little, throw a little pizza money on it or something, and turn it into something special. A little Sesh parlay. Go ahead, Cap.
Well, shit. I was going to find something different than the Anthony Edwards prop because, the wake up and get money play of the day was the Padres team total.
I know games have probably already started as well. LJ, you got to play for your.
Yeah, I'll give it in a second. I want to find something different than Anthony Edwards.
LJ, what's the best? I know you gave out that nice parlay. You look in Minnesota. One play for the day for the parlay, my man.
It has to be a prayer prop.
Is it a prop or are we doing sides? Like, what are we doing? Let's keep it in mind here.
It can be whatever the fuck it is. I want a fucking winner. Ski.
I'm convinced that OKC is not gonna get blown out like they did in Game 3. Jimmy Angle is right. OKC's pretty much been the best team all year, man. And when a good team is facing adversity, they usually step up, man. So OKC, man, minus the 3. What is it? 3?
OKC -3
yeah,
for our
OKC
guy.
-3, man.
Okay. For the Sesh parlay. Wham Bam, talk to him.
So my guy Ski in the chat, he said Ski money line versus Wham in basketball. Look, y'all, we talk all this Paul Crew shit all the time in the NFL. I will be Paul Crew. I'm point shaving. If Ski is plus 270, I'm putting my money on Ski. I'm gonna be Pete Rose that day, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Take Minnesota, man, money line.
I got you now. See, it sounds like we're doing sides, so I'm just gonna do the Padres.
Hey, we work that though.
We need something for the You're right. That's kind of what. So we need. You can't use Minnesota, bro. Because
my fault. I do Dodgers. Money line. I do Dodgers money line. Then
What the fuck? You can't tell him what he can and can't use in a parlay.
No, you can't. You can't do that because I took OKC -3. Minnesota can't do it.
I don't want to bet it no more.
It's part of being drafted. You know, LJ got first pick. What can I say? You know, I don't
want to do Edwards points because I only have it in the first quarter, so I can't do Edwards points. So.
You got hockey, you got player props, or you
I'm fucking with the Dodgers today. I'll take the Dodgers money line.
Padres. I'm there with you. Baseball, Padres. Dodgers money line, Padres money line.
So we got our boy Cab with the Padres. Billy, talk to him, my man.
I'm gonna go Cubbies money line.
Cubs money line. I'm gonna go Shea over 31.5 -105.
Bro, he just gave us a -325.
Are you serious?
He just gave us a -325, bro.
Oh my
God! You gotta get a leg on there that can win. You know, like a little.
God damn! Hey,
Rockies don't end up winning the game. Watch.
Save us from fucking Billy's fucking 325, man. Give us something nice, man.
McDavid scored his 4th and 5th goals. That's it of the playoffs. You know, he still leads the NHL playoffs in points, but for a hockey player of his ilk to see that red light go on, those were 2 beautiful goals. McDavid scores again in Game 4. I haven't bet this yet, and I'm started formulating it. I'd love to give you a spot for today. I do find the Carolina-Florida series unbelievably nuts. I mean, the market in Game 3 is doing the same thing in Game 4, opening up their arms to anybody who wants to bet Florida, which is crazy to me. It's hard to imagine Carolina would just be this heartless pack of clowns. So I would add then you'll have it over to tomorrow, which I apologize for, but I can only give you a spot that I really,
we appreciate that. Yeah.
McDavid goal, which will be nice plus money.
McDavid goal. So if you guys got enough patience in your junkiness to DJ until tomorrow, which is 6-teamer with McDavid goal. We got LJ with OKC -3, Dodgers from the Wham Bam, Padres from Cab, Billy with the -325, Chicago Cubs, myself with the nice -105, Shea over 31.5 points. So it'll be juicy. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Before we get up out of here, man, it was really nice to see our guy LJ back in the rotation right here on the Sesh, showing love of Pub Sports Radio like he always does. Anything you'd like to say to the chat? My man, anything you got going on, bro?
Nah, man. Shout out to everybody. Happy holiday. Like I said, enjoy your Memorial Day. We got a lot of action today on the card. So, hey, man, let's enjoy it. Let's make some money and have some good times.
Yeah, man. Once again, congratulations to your daughter graduating.
That's awesome, man. Yeah,
great stuff, bro. Talk to the people, Wham Bam.
Yeah, man. Y'all already know, bro. Young Pete Rose, young Paul Crew. If we got to put the money on Ski, man, plus 270. Who has that bet? I want to see where is it at. Shout out to y'all, though. We'll be back on the OG show later on. And y'all already know Medicate Monday. Y'all find me here. Let's win today, family.
Yeah, man. Billy Briz.
Yeah, you can find me at Billy Briz, DFS, IG, Ackett and Bills over on X. Locker Room Podcast tomorrow night. UFC's back in town. Aaron Blanchfield, cold-blooded, representing Dirty Jers. UFC's back in town, so you already know what's going down here at Pub Sports Radio.
Absolutely. Check it out. Check it out. Also on Anthem TV, be sure to subscribe to them. Go to their website right here on Pub Sports Radio. Jimmy the Bag, big week. We got the NBA Finals starting off tonight. Eastern Conference Finals going tonight. Western Conference Finals, tonight. We got one hockey game. A lot of MLB. Big week for you to get loaded up for the weekend. What we got going on, my man?
I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful. Like, I had the dad like a month ago, and mom just recently here, and she just left this morning, and now the focus is sports, fully lock in, attack. I don't mind. The amount of work we put into one card, like I need 8 hours. I cannot do a show if I have 6 hours of prep time. 6 hours is not. I'm like panicky. I'm like, I can't. It's not right. But so that work and then working with all you guys in the chat, I barely make moves now on the weekend. I mean, now I'm like, if I can't put minimum 6 hours into a card, then don't bet. And I cannot wait.
Jimmy. Like, listen, like I cap one thing at a time. Usually, I know sometimes I'll make different bets in a couple different leagues, but like, there's no fucking way I could do what you're doing. There's no way I could the whole card for every fucking thing. And now you added WNBA on top of that too. Like, no chance I could do that.
Well, speaking of that, Brizzy inspiring me like crazy. I'm enjoying it so much. Like, it's a little spark, like a little fun, like a little spark in the day for me right now. But that, think about it, like 6 hours minimum. So I need 8 to prep. And then we have a 4-hour show. Well, that's why I'm winning right now. I mean, that's why I'm winning now. And I've only proven this run for about 9 weeks, so I need to go longer, but I cannot wait to get back in the fucking think tank with everybody. I can't wait to cap. I can't wait to get the kids down to bed at 8:00 tonight and have the basketball game and then grind till 1:32 in the morning. Wake up at 6 and fucking grind. All these cappers on screen, become my best friends. All these cappers in the chat are, a lot of you guys rock with us in San Antonio and do that. This is my whole life other than my kids. This is everything to me. And I getting to start the week with you guys, popping an edible, feeling good, getting laughs, and then know that it's Monday and there's money to be made. And you got to lock in. You got to get the work done, and you got to succeed with your friend. I mean, this is just fucking heaven. So I love starting the week with you guys on the sesh, and I cannot wait to go to fucking battle every single day with you guys, invest, multiple thousands every day, and go get that fucking money. I'm ready to go get that money. If they, put me in, coach, let's fucking go. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
That's real shit, man. I tell you what. Speaking of putting in work, man, I gotta give a shout out again to my guy Wine Time and Spoon, man. I saw Spoon in there again. What you guys are doing on Sundays is awesome. Like, I was just happy to be a part of it with you guys these couple Sundays. Wine Time and I are doing something for you guys with college football, more for the fanatics, okay? Not necessarily just the people that bet on it, really, like the college football fanatics. It's going to be pre-recorded. And I just want to give a shout out to him because we're putting in some work behind the scenes for it. Jimmy, I haven't talked to you about it yet, but we're going to do like different topics. Like the first one's going to be top 25 transfers. That's something everybody wants to know. At least if you're going to be betting it, you should know, right? Again, it'll be pre-recorded. So that's going to be coming to you guys soon because we're not going to wait. We don't want to have the, stuff come out right at the, beginning of the season. We want to get it out ahead of time so we have time for, to process what we're going to be seeing. So look forward to that. Shout out to Wine Time. Shout out to Spoon, Jimmy, LJ, Wham, Billy, obviously Dutch. It's just fucking with you, man. I got you.
Yo, play that would or wouldn't before we get up out of here, bro.
I don't want to look at Brock Lesnar's daughter again. That wasn't would or wouldn't, was it?
No, we got a would or wouldn't.
Oh, the one that says big ass?
Yeah.
I'm surfing, miss if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. If you want a baby, let's make it. First step room, next step, get naked. I got Henny, are you trying to get wasted? If you can handle, come take it. I know that.
I'm just going to stop that.
BBL go wrong.
I gotta see that again. I gotta see
your
that again.
hands moving like this though. Just look at your hands move.
Is that even a female?
I'm surfing, miss if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. If you want a baby, let's make it. First step room, next step.
Can't say, is that a female?
That's all you gotta see. That's all you gotta see. Yeah, shout out to the people in the chat. I see no woods here, so I know where that goes. This is no way.
Do you have any leftovers from old shows? What?
Hey, anybody can comment below after the show. It's muchly appreciated, man. Help us through the algorithm. But we appreciate.
Speaking of comment below, yesterday, man, I offered a giveaway on walk-off wagers. Gosh, I don't know why I was struggling with it because the name's fucking awesome. But I offered a giveaway on walk-off wagers. So I wanted to give a shout out. 1 second. I want to say the name shows up different on the comments down here than it does for us in your actual comment section sometimes. So I don't want to fuck it up. Sorry, give me a second.
You know, quickly
Chris.
while you're grabbing that isn't that like playing video games and then you get to the end of the level and you have to fight the boss.
Final boss for sure.
The final boss. Doesn't that like you've banged women of all shapes and sizes, and you're like, look, I'm the man, and they're like, you think you're the man? Take this on. This is your final test. If you can pass this test,
and if you think it's heavy, right? Throw her in the pool. Everything you see floats. Everything you see floats. So
she'd fly in. She'd have the propellers on her ass, right? The propellers would be on her ass. She'd fly in, and she'd then smoke would come out, and then she'd land, and then you'd be like, "Oh shit, shit! Let me get myself hard fast." You know, you'd be in the corner like fucking okay. I can.
God damn, that went south fast.
Oh, geez, that's the final boss right there.
Or since the chat is asking, Jimmy, that could be some Final Destination type shit too, and you may have experience there that you could die behind some of those.
Can you even shit like on a regular toilet?
I've never watched any of them except for mine.
As you should.
You know,
where does that first shit though? Like,
I can tell you, like, if there is Alex Johnson in that movie. She was the babe. She was hotter than the two girls in the deathbed or the tanning salon scene. And but what they do in movies shit like that is they'll bring in 100 extras, and they don't say this to you, but they'll be like, we have brought in the 100 ugliest people you've ever seen in your life, right? So that Alex Johnson looks hotter than anything you could imagine, because they've actually tried. They told the casting director, we want 100 of the ugliest people, that you can find. And that's what they do on movies. That's why the stars look so hot. It's because everyone around them is so nasty. And I would walk into rooms and I'd be like, this is the ugliest group of people I've ever seen in my life. And I would say it out loud. It would hurt their feelings. But then Alex Johnson would come in and she would look phenomenal. I'm not sure if I'm answering your question.
No, you definitely hit exactly what we want to know. That's it. That's great insight right there. Shout out to the people that asked that question in the chat.
That's mad funny though, because those people be hype as hell to be in the movie, to be like, "Yo, I was in the movie." Da, da, da.
Right here, they want it. It's like they want inside information. You want inside information? I got you. In the deleted scenes, Jimmy's character doesn't die. How about that? How about that? You want inside info? How about that?
Wow! Shout out to that.
That was dope. Yeah, I get arrested. I get arrested for all the shit that I'm filming, because that was another thing. I filmed those two girls' asses. I never left character. The problem is every single thing I ever booked, I'm the exact same character. I'm the creepy fuck following women around in everything. Everything I've ever booked. I showed my dad. My dad's a pretty tough, harsh guy, a pretty critical dude. I showed him my demo tape. And it was like, 10 minutes. There's all these like cuts of all these different movies. And my dad stopped it. He stopped. He goes, you play the same character in everything you've ever booked. And I didn't say anything. And he goes, and you're always in on the joke. You're always in on the joke.
Jimmy ran out of the room and he's going, Merman, Dad. Merman.
But yeah, it's I filmed that good. So I knew, like, the one girl, she was married to my buddy from high school. The other girl, we met and we're friends, and they met my girl. So I filmed their asses nonstop. They'd say cut. Not one thing would change. I'm filming their asses. We're walking to the trailer. I'm filming their asses. I never stopped. And we got very.
You got any of the footage? No, I'm just kidding.
We got comfortable with it. God, there was some here. I know we need to end the show, but here's another story. Like getting flashbacks. Like that's when New Final Destination comes out. I get flashbacks. My friend Texas Battle. He is the big athlete in the movie, and he dies in the working out. He's like pumping, and we became good buddies. So he brought this very hot extra who was like working on some audition into the trailer. And the audition was like a heavy audition where the girl's like kind of yelling, being assaulted or whatever. And so I told, you hear the girl yelling in Texas's trailer, and I'm like, you guys better get in there. You guys better get in there before something horrible happens. And they run in and break into his trailer thinking that Texas was assaulting this girl, and it was
My God.
fucking hilarious. I
You
laughed.
swatted him before swatting was a thing.
I laughed for fucking. He was so pissed off at me. I laughed for days. You know, they were like seriously trying to bring her out of the trailer. She's like, "No, I'm rehearsing. I'm rehearsing." I'm like, "Get her away from him." Fucking beautiful. It was like my finest moment. You know, and he was.
That's good. That's good. You're actually auditioning for a more serious role right then and there.
Oh shit. That's good. That's good shit though, man. That's priceless shit though. We appreciate Jimmy coming through, bringing us the goods. A great breakdown on the hockey, and you know, followed up with some insight, some good times back in the day. Shout out to everyone in the chat: Christopher Carmentini, Big Zoe, Lil Domo, Sir Mackey, Nasty Nate, all the real ones holding us down. Spoon Bets, Wine Time, Justin, Stackz. Our guy Cons Clips came on, unloaded the clip. You know, everyone on the panel. It's much love. If you can, comment below. Help us out through the algorithm. It really does help us out. Salute to all the veterans who held us down for year after year. Happy Memorial Day. Enjoy it. And let's get to the motherfucking bag, man. Let's get that money. Until next Monday, you know the vibe.
Stay high.
Yeah, man.
Who wanna get blunted with the best? So fresh, and we doing shit daily. Styles unpredictable, you love it when we say it. We be pubbing this way. Every cab in the touch boy, motherfucking fresh shit coming your way. And there's no intermission, cause we dishing up games. So spark up and listen up. Not for the week, and we not with the feed. If you're not a low bagger, stop and retreat. We gonna get you high, so here we go. Never get it twisted. Pub Sports Radio.